Hello again, children. Here we are ready for the next part of the Land of Enchantments. Do you remember Connie wants to find out some secrets of her own? So they're sitting having a picnic. The children talked to everyone who passed. It was peculiar, the different secrets that people wanted to know. One grumpy looking pixie wanted to know the secret of laughter. "I've never laughed in my life," he told Joe, "and I'd like to, but nothing ever seems funny to me. Perhaps the enchanter wise man can tell me. He's very, very clever." The enchanter plainly knew the secret of laughter, because when the grumpy looking pixie came out of the cave, he was smiling, and he roared with laughter as he passed the picnicking party of children. "Such a joke," he said to them. "Such a joke, ho, ho, ho." "What was the secret?" asked Connie. "Oh, that's nothing to do with you," said the pixie. "That's my secret, not yours." A very grand fairy came flying down the hillside. She looked rich and powerful and very beautiful. Connie wondered what secret she had come to find out. It must be a very grand secret indeed. The fairy did not tell the children what she wanted to know. She smiled at them and went to knock on Mrs. Hidden's door. Now we're on to chapter 2, and it's called Connie Gets into Trouble. Connie slipped away unseen. She was longing to know what secret the beautiful fairy wanted to find out. It must be a very powerful secret. If only she could hear it. Perhaps if she listened outside Mrs. Hidden's door, she might catch a few words. She went off very quietly and climbed a little way up the hillside. To where she'd noticed Mrs. Hidden's door, there it was, a pale green one, striped with red lines and a curious pattern. It was open. Connie crept up to it. She could hear voices inside. She stood in the doorway and peeped inside. There was a long, winding passage leading into the hill from the doorway. She crept down it. She turned a corner and found herself looking into a very curious room. It was small, and yet it looked very big, because when Connie looked at the corners, they faded away and weren't there. It gave her an uncomfortable feeling, as if she were in a dream. Connie heard the secret that the beautiful fairy wanted to know, and she heard Mrs. Hidden give the answer. Connie shivered with delight. It was a very wonderful and powerful secret. Connie meant to use it herself. She began to creep out of the cave, but her foot caught against a loose stone in the passage, and it made a noise. At once Mrs. Hidden called out in a sharp voice, "Who's there? Who's prying and peeping? Who's listening? I'll put a spell on you, I will. If you've heard any secrets, you will not be able to speak again." Oh my goodness. Connie ran, afraid of having a spell put on her. She came rushing down the hillside, very frightened. The others heard her and frowned. "Connie, surely you haven't been after secrets when we said you were not to try and find out anything," began Joe. Connie opened her mouth to answer, but not a single word came out. Not a single word. "She can't speak," said what's-his-name. "She's been listening at doors and hearing things not meant for her ears. I guess Mrs. Hidden has put a spell on her. Serve her right." We're going to leave it there, so join me tomorrow for the next part of the story. Bye-bye, children.